What's up, America? This is Kevin from Kevin's Corner. I think this gonna be my last video for the day. Saw something real funny, y'all. It was the Greg Gutfeld show, and of course, this clip been on all week because it falls straight into the category of all the other clips that's been showing the violence from the left. You know, these angry mobs that, of course, all the people on the right are saying they don't exist. You know, they're trying to gaslight us. They're trying to tell us our eyes and ears are lying to us. They're hitting us with the old school Jedi mind trick. No. In fact, I think I saw somebody on CNN had the nerve to almost wouldn't even say the word. It was the M word. You couldn't call it a mob anymore. You know, it was the M word, as if that was, you know, compared to the N word. So we got the N word and then we got the M word, which is supposed to be maybe offensive to all of the people who are screaming at doors and trying to break into doors. Is that offensive to all of the people who are breaking out windows and flipping over cars like Antifa? Is that offensive to all the people who are using their kids to ambush senators that are walking past and following them up escalators and jumping into elevators, yelling at them and going into restaurants? Is that offensive to people like Maxine Waters, who gets up there and say that they won't be able to go to gas stations or restaurants because people are going to harass them? Last I checked, harassment was illegal. I mean, I guess since she done blew out the dog whistle and said it's cool to go harass people, I guess you can just go and just get and follow somebody and be talking in their ear. What you gonna do, huh? I'm sick of y'all liberals, blah, 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 blah. If you do that to them, all of a sudden now it's harassment and you should be prosecuted and taken to jail. But if you do that to the conservatives, you're just a peaceful protester that's displaying your anger about all this injustice that's going around. So that's what the flip is right now. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to flip it like they did back in the day. I made a video earlier about how the Democrats was the perpetrators of slavery and all of the racism and fought against any civil rights. But then at some point just flipped it, just straight told everybody we're no longer that party. They are. And people said, okay, sound good to me. They are. Yeah. Just like they're doing right now, telling everybody, by the way, we're not the mob. We're not the angry ones. They are. And some people, I'm sure, are going, well, yeah, they are. But they have no proof of that. In fact, all the proof is on tape. It's on video. We're all watching it. We're all seeing it. You know, now, the one that got me, though, was the big white guy yelling at another white guy inside of a car. And I was listening to some CNN or MSNBC commentators, and they were trying to put a spin on it like this rhetoric that President Trump that has a racial overtone about these angry mobs. And I'm going, a racial overtone? Wait a minute. First of all, every time they show a clip of these angry mobs, there's no black people in them. These aren't brothers running around talking about let's go up to Capitol Hill and break our fingernails trying to open the door to the Supreme Court. That's what we're gonna do. Or, you know what? Hey, yo, Leroy, Junebug, man, let's roll up, man. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna stand in the middle of the street, right? And we're going to direct traffic. We're going to stop everybody, and we just going to go ahead and deputize ourselves and be like, all right, hold up, you, all right, this way. Nope, I said stay there, man. See, you know what? I'm about to go snatch this man out the car and call him a bunch of names. I don't see the brothers doing that. Nah, these were all white people. So now, how are you able to they just throw racism on anything. I mean, look, racism is not salt, okay? Eat salt on everything. It's not sugar or pepper that you can just sprinkle it on whatever. You know what I mean? It got to have some type of validity. You know, you don't put ketchup on everything. Certain things you're like, all right, man, this right here is a hamburger. I'm going to put ketchup on it. But I ain't putting ketchup in my cereal. You know what I mean? And that's what the Democrats are doing. Racism on everything, even if it don't require racism. Just throw it on everything. So now you got all these white people out here that's protesting. And yet they slide in racial somehow. That's a racial overtone. You know, they always got to put that in there. But this white guy out here screaming at another white guy because he wants to block traffic. The girl who stopped and just go this way for what? Because I said so. Just go. Who are you? Who gives these people the right to do these things? And you know what made me mad? I think it was in Connecticut. The governor or whoever runs that city or state told the police to stand down. So what are you doing? You are unleashing the angry mob. What happens when that mob turns on you? What happens when that mob rushes up to the governor's mansion and start clawing on your door and pulling your gates down and stuff like that? Now you want the police to come and do something. What happens when the angry mob drags that guy out of his car and stumps him or beats him and somebody gets hurt? Are you gonna blame, Donald Trump like you did down in Charlottesville because you told the police to stand down and not stop stuff? So now you get chaos breaking out because you unleash Antifa and the rest of the crew down there to just stir up trouble. Yeah, so you say stand down and all of a sudden somebody gets hurt. Then what? See, that's the problem with the left. They're using the same tactics that they used back in the day when the KKK was doing the same type of stuff. We're going to scare and intimidate everybody just in case they decide to vote Republican or support real civil rights, okay? Not the made-up civil rights that they're running around saying everybody needs right now, except for, of course, black people that leave the Democratic plantation. No, we're free game. We can get attacked, and the only people come to our rescue for what we say or what we believe are the Republican Party, which they've done that throughout history somehow. But man, it's crazy that I'm just now seeing this. I mean, it's crazy. Even though history is right in front of my face. Blows my mind that people aren't seeing this. And they're doing those same type of tactics by employing these mobs to do it. And the media is complicit along with the Democrats who are not standing up and say, hey, would y'all cut this mess out? And it's going to backfire on their butts in November. Maybe they'll change their strategy. Who knows? But most likely not. Anyway, the big white guy is like, get out the car, you white person. You're just a whitey, aren't you? Whiter than the dude he's yelling at. And he picked a nice old guy who was scared. What if that dude would have got scared and just ran over somebody speeding off or something, thinking his life is in danger because that guy's kicking at his car and they know exactly who to do that to? Man. See, that stuff, it never happens to me. Maybe they don't like, protesting in small cities or stuff like that. But I mean, I'm thinking if I was to just roll up and I'm like, I'm sorry, are you a deputy or officer? Why are you in the middle of the street directing traffic? Where's your badge? You belong to who? Antifa? Okay, give me a second. I'll move my car. 1 second. Let me just get out the car. You getting this? Everybody? You want to record everything? You seeing this? This is what happened to people who don't have the right to harass other people and control them and intimidate them. And if I did that, of course, the news would be like an angry black Republican Trump supporter jumped out and attacked these peaceful protesters that happen to be blocking traffic, yelling at people and harassing them. I mean, they were just expressing their anger and displeasure in this current administration, and this black angry Trump supporter decides to get out. This Uncle Tom, wait, I can't say Uncle Tom. Let's bring in Don Lemon and his crew. Come on in here, Don. What is this guy right here? He's a what? He's an Uncle Tom house Negro. He's an ignorant Negro. I didn't say it. They said it. He's an ignorant Negro that doesn't read, and this rhetoric that he's getting from Trump, obviously, made him jump out of his car, even though they were blocking his car and threatening him and yelling. Made him jump out of his car and beat this big, out-of-shape white guy who's peaceful, was just simply peacefully protesting, beat him and smashed him on the pavement. And now he looks like chewed up bubblegum. And this has to stop. This rhetoric on the right has to stop. That's what they would do. And people will go, yup, that's right. Just like a lemming. Anyway, God bless you. I thought that was pretty funny watching that video. I said, boy, they know how to pick the right people to mess with. They don't go and pick with people who will get in their grill. Anyway, find me on Facebook. Follow me. Check me out on Twitter. Also, if you like this video, hit like, share it. Check out my sponsor, Extreme Tees. Love their apparel. And if you want to support Kevin and Kevin's Corner, there's links in the bottom to do so. You can find out all types of information about me there. All right, God bless you. Find you next time at Kevin's Corner.